To the sponsors for PauseOnError. So I'm going to get each of them shortly to give a quick introduction to themselves, but it's just a quick run through. We've got WorldSync, who actually can't be here today, which is a bit of a shame. Rapid Host, 2 4U and FM Butler, so thanks a lot to them. Also a big thanks to everyone who's donated as they've booked tickets, because again, the event really couldn't happen without you all donating. A big thank you, a particularly generous donation from Fabrice Nordman, so a thank you there, that was very, very generous. Also a thank you to those that volunteered to lead sessions. Again, we couldn't really do very much without people leading the sessions, so it's really the content is the big part of what we're going to be getting over these next couple of days. So thank you to those that have volunteered their time. And finally, a big thank you to the PauseOnError team in the US. They've given us a lot of help getting the event up and running, and hopefully we can do their event justice. I'm really excited. I think we've got a really good group here, so hopefully we can live up to the name. Following on from they've had 3 events in America, and they've all been very successful, so hopefully we can go on just as well. I should have introduced you to all of the organising committee for the UK, so we're all stood up here. From Linear Blue we've got Ian Jempson and Paul DeHalle. One member of the Linear Blue team not here, I'm not sure if that's deliberate or not, Darren Kays, but he will be here tomorrow.
He's not a family developer, that's why.
That's right.
He just looked after the money.
We've got Chris Manton from Babel Fix, and Alan Sterling from AST, and my name's Carl Henshaw from Cutting Edge Software. And I think, I think that's enough from me. I'll hand over to Chris.
Folks, I just wanted to say a little something. How many of you have actually been to a Pause event before?
Raise your microphone.
Oh, okay, there's a few of you. Excellent. The fact is that most of us haven't. And a lot of us have been to DevCon, and I wanted to just talk a little bit about what I'm hoping is going to happen. The first thing is that, yeah, we kind of organised a few things. We've done our bit now, it's over. You guys are running this conference. This conference is you guys. You have to do it from now on. And that goes right through to the sessions. The sessions are not lectures, please. They're 100% interactive. The idea here is that somebody says, that's a good idea. Maybe, and you know that wonderful thing when you're talking in the bar and you have this wonderful idea about how you can use something? That's what it's about. It's about sharing ideas and inventing new things. There are some very, very clever people here today, and I'm hoping to learn a lot. Please remember that. This is not lectures, this is all about you and your participation. And please do participate. If you don't participate, there was no point in coming. That's it from me. I think we ought to just hand over to Alan.
Hello everyone. I'm just here to go through the logistics of how this conference is going to work. We're in what's called the Welcome Lounge here, and there is a... Sorry, I'll step back a bit.
Behind you.
There is one presentation room through these doors and the next doors, and then it's the first on the left called Boardroom 1. It's the middle-sized room that we have. So that's where you'll find, as I say, when you look, we'll get the sessions up on here later on. At the moment, this isn't working, but we will have it going. So that's the main room in that direction. We have 2 rooms downstairs. One's called Doyle 1 and one is called Doyle 3. Doyle 3 is a larger room, about up to 60 people, and Doyle 1 is about 25. You get to those by going this way and then down the stairs, but they're just on the right, around the corner there. Okay? We're going to have 6 sessions a day in all 3 rooms. So I would suggest that if you go into a session and it's not quite your cup of tea, you should just walk out and go somewhere else. And please don't be offended, let anyone be offended if people walk in and out. It's a casual, it's a relaxed event. So hopefully everyone can get as much out of it as they can. We have provided breakfast. We are not providing any more meals, but there are cafes up and down the Baker Street outside. I only live about a mile away, so if you want any references for places to go, just call me and say where's a good place for whatever.
That's right.
Oh. My wife isn't a FileMaker developer either.
Does it mean sandwich?
So, as I say, we're all here to help. If you need help from the locals, just give us a shout. Yeah. We are providing tea and coffee. Is it going to be served in here? I think it is.
Served in here, yeah, in the morning, first morning break, and I think the last afternoon break.
Is that the right way? Second morning break.
I can't remember. One of them. Yeah. You come out here and there's coffee, drink it.
2 points for every tea and coffee.
Yeah, we've got 2 breaks in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and we have defined that one of those, we don't know which, in the morning, and one in the afternoon, they will be supplying tea and coffee here. So if it's here, it's here. Has anyone got any questions?
Just to clarify, this area here is sort of ours for that
Yes,
duration.
it is, yes. And if someone wanted to run a session, you're welcome to go and sit in the corner over there, group all your mates around, and, you know, get on with it.
It sounded like starting the session was going to be moving forward, so I want to announce.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a few changes. I'll just...
Sorry, is there a Wi-Fi?
There is supposed to be. It's not working very well in here, but it does seem to work in the actual presentation rooms. Is that...
And the bar.
It's VDA
Something.
LP or something like that. There's a code on the bottom of your badges, which should work. When you go to the site, there's a link to type in a conference code. There's then 2 areas where you can type it in. Ignore the first one and put it into the second one. And if it's working, that should work. But it's been up and down a little bit this morning, or a bit patchy in certain areas. But we're talking to the hotel about that. So
the link incidentally is to the schedule for the event.
The link on the QR code on here will let your phones go straight to the schedule on the PauseOnError site. Okay?
Will there be any printed schedules? Printed schedules?
No, we hope we're going to get this working so that you can just come over here and look at it.
Well,
That's easier.
the schedule is live. It's always changing, so it doesn't make sense to print it.
So the one change we have immediately is that Don's session, which is going to take place at 10:20, is now taking place at 9 o'clock.
just the boardroom, yeah?
In boardroom 1. Through there. Yeah.
That's the only one that's empty this morning.
Yes, boardroom 1 through here. Okay, so the other little trick here is talk to everybody and talk to your neighbours, and between you all you'll find out what is going on, I think. Oh, okay. If you feel like sending stuff out on Twitter, we have a hashtag PauseOnError, #PauseOnError, and therefore you can keep in touch with things that are also changing that way. And if we want to talk to each other, if we want to actually send messages, we'll be doing that. Okay?
Do you want to say something about security?
No. Well,
such as?
be a bit careful. Don't leave stuff lying around, is all I'm going to say.
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah.
Just very briefly, I wanted to mention there are just a couple of spaces left on the schedule as well. I mean, obviously, please feel free to sit down here in the lounge area and talk to people. But if you go on the website, then there are still 3 or 4 slots. So if you've got any ideas, or even if you just want to have a little discussion about something, go onto the website, put your name down on it, and grab the room. Let's get those sessions filled up.
I did say we're going to get the sponsors to have a quick word. So Hamza, yeah, you're here. You can kick off.
Thank you. Hi all. I'm really glad to see so many new faces. I went to a couple of, I think 9 DevCons already, but I'm glad to see new faces here from Europe. I'm Honza Koudelka from 2for You Software. I came here with 5 other people from my team. Namely here Milan Zach, Michal Pachy, they are FileMaker developers, and Ondra here is taking nice pictures of everyone. So if you don't like to see yourself on picture, tell Ondra that you don't want to see that, but I don't think anyone's going to say that. I know that this is going to be something else than DevCon, so I really like the information that we should keep PowerPoint behind. So you're not going to see any slides from me. I am having session or after lunch today, and since I'm 100%